Welcome to 2 Pixel Wide. So what we're going to do today is actually take a look at Final Fantasy XIV. This is the early August 2012 version of the game. So this is it's a little bit before the 2.0 update that's supposedly supposed to change the game pretty well dramatically, and dare I say even completely. Now this game has been out for quite a while now. When it first came out, it was not well received at all, and I played it for a bit. If you've listened to the podcast just recently, I do talk a little bit about my experiences in Final Fantasy XIV. I played that game for years and really enjoyed it. So when Final Fantasy XIV first came out, I wasn't happy. It wasn't a great game. I hesitate to say that it is now, only just because I haven't played much of it, just to know for sure. I stopped playing for a solid year or so, and I just got back into it now. I'm starting a new character, so yeah. Loading. So yeah, anyway, so I haven't played a whole lot. I think I'm only like level 5 or something, so you're not really going to see a whole lot of like mid or end game stuff. This is all very beginner stuff. I'm still at my hometown and that kind of thing, so but I'll try to get into some, maybe a mission or something, and at least show you the battle system and maybe a few of the differences that I noticed. Come on, let's go. Now, I do actually play this game with an Xbox 360 controller. This is one of those few games that actually controls, few MMOs that controls a lot better if you use a controller. And there's my character, as you can see. I got some cool shades, and the thing I'm wearing is actually, they're running this celebration thing right now. That's what the music's about as well, so. And here's, so attributes, you know, my strength, and, you know, your basic character sheet. Forget which button I push. Oh, apparently not that one. Let's see here. So, as you can see, these are my classes. I've only leveled one job so far to level 5, so real early stuff here. Some of my gear. I haven't even bought anything, so yeah. So this is the point allowment. They've changed this system pretty dramatically since it first came out, so I don't really know much about it other than I haven't received any points yet. Oh, and this year, so basically, now whenever you hit a level or gain a new ability, you just automatically gain that ability. There's no having to deal with putting it on the bar or anything. It automatically is there. And if I remember correctly, when 14 first came out, this system was really different. You had to attach abilities and you had to like set everything up. So you never just automatically got something when you hit that level. And these additional actions here, they're just stuff you can unlock by playing other jobs. So you can mix and match certain things from other jobs, and of course you have your traits that you just acquire through leveling and that kind of thing. So and of course there is achievements here as well, as you can see. I have none. I'm not in any link shells. Link shells, if you don't know, are guilds basically. I used to be in a link shell back in the day, but nobody plays this game anymore, so. And this is the map of my current area. Let's go find something to do, shall we? I'm unsure if this game chunking up is because of my computer or load times, or it could even just be my internet connection being a little weird right now. So, for the little bit I've been playing with it, I haven't seen too much hiccups or anything like that. And there was a lot of that when the game first came out. So, let's just fix a few things here. Maybe. Yeah, things like dust, man, because it might just be my computer too. Let's reset the UI because it's not looking weird. There we go. Okay. This is the stock UI. I haven't really gotten around to moving it around or anything, but I kind of like it. What else can I show off here? I guess let's see if we can go outside and maybe actually get into some fights. I started off in Limsa. It's one of 3 major cities that you can start off in, and I made the wrong choice. This place is confusing. With my previous character, back when the game first came out, I started off in one of the other cities, and it was pretty easy to get around, but this place is just confusing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just trying to load NPCs and characters and stuff, and it's just having a hard time with it. This is worse than it's been, and I hope this doesn't continue, or I might have to postpone this look at the game. Anyway, let's see if I can get onto this elevator here. And there are things like airships that go in between the towns and stuff like that. So if you played 11, there's a lot of similarities in that stuff. More loading screens. And yeah, I want to show off some of the fighting stuff, and I can't be in town to do that. Let's see, where do I have to go? Alright. I think I know where I'm going. This could just be like an hour-long look of me getting lost in town here. I hope. The graphics are really nice in this game. They've changed the graphics much since it first came out, so what you're seeing is pretty much what it looked like when it first came out a few years ago. From what I understand, the 2.0 update is going to change even the graphics and just everything. I've seen some screenshots that kind of look crazy to me. It just doesn't look like the same game anymore, so... Which honestly probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And yeah, so this red sun thing. So when I first started playing recently, I noticed that in the sky. I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming it's like it's the looming doom for this version of the game. That would be my assumption anyway. There's so much walking in these games, and I don't know. I think MMOs just make me angry more about just like the long time it takes to get anywhere, especially in this town. I think I might even start a new character just so I don't have to be in this town. So here we go. So there should be a bunch of sheep to kill. Where's everything? Maybe they haven't loaded yet? One of the things I did notice that they changed, oh, whoa, there we go. Okay, there we go. Is that there's a lot more things to kill. when the game first came out, sometimes it was a bit of a hassle to find things to kill, but it looks like they've added a lot more stuff. And oh, looks like we're getting into some storyline stuff. Nice thing is I don't think there's too many spoilers here because I'm super early. I'm doing some of the storyline stuff I should have done right when I first started the game, so first thing I did was go out and kill a few things to get to level 5, so. And here we go. Okay, 30 minutes remaining. Does that mean this is going to take 30 minutes to get through? Okay, so I don't really know anything about this. It kind of looks like I'm just going to be following this dude. Alrighty. Kill this thing. So, as you can see, I am a conjurer, which basically means I am a black/white. I'm just a magic user. In 11, they made the distinction of white and black mage. Conjurer, in this game, they're the magic users. They're the black mage. They're the white mage. If I remember correctly, there is another magic user class that's more focused on damage. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm real shoddy about my information about the jobs in this game. But I believe, yeah, Thermatur, something like that. Conjurer is what you'd use as a primary healer and that kind of thing. And I carry a big stick. So, when this game first came out, you had to do everything, like, you'd have to, like, tell it, you know, when to hit. They've added, since then, they've added auto attack. So as you can see, I have my big stick out, so if I run into an enemy and just select the enemy, I will auto attack with my big stick while I cast magic on it and that kind of thing. That is very different from before. Let's see what's going on here. So there you go. See, I just automatically hit it, and it's down for the count. That was super easy. Hopefully I'll be able to get into a few more fights that aren't one-shot kills. I don't have a whole lot of spells or anything. All I have is like a arrow and stuff like that, so. I guess I'm just following this guy. So, you'll do a lot of this, following a dude, protecting him. Hopefully I'll be able to show you some guild leaves. They are little mini quests that you can gather a bunch of per day and do them. They're real quick little missions for experience and stuff. Which is actually one of the things I really liked about this game, was it made the real attempt to give you more stuff to do, and just, if you didn't want to just, you know, grind or do story quests or anything like that, you could just, you know, pick up some guild leaves, but they limit you as to how many you can do per day. Yeah, so I have stone, I have cure, and I have arrow right now, so real basic stuff. And as usual, there are, like, you know, your warrior classes and stuff like that, so fear not, it's not just magic. But I always preferred the magic stuff. I played a red mage in Final Fantasy XI, which was a real nice mix of magic and some melee style. Which, you know, at the end game just became a refresh horror, and that was that, but come on. Sometimes it takes a little bit. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, and it's one of those older styles, so the D-pad's not great on it. Back a few years ago, I actually got this program and used my PS3 controller, which actually worked quite well. Now, with the 2.0 release of this game, from what I understand, they're finally going to be releasing the PS3 version of this game as well. So when I take a look at that, I will probably take a look at the PS3 version, and I do want to do sort of a comparison. That was another reason why I wanted to get this video recorded, is to really take a look at what the game was like before that supposedly big update. I hope it is as big as they're claiming. They're pretty much calling it a game changer, like it's going to change everything about it. So, which is crazy because they have been doing some pretty good updates to this game, and hopefully they implement some of the good stuff from what they've been doing with the game in the past few years. And I'm gonna continue to follow this guy. Following. This is boring, gotta admit. If there's one thing that Square can always do right, is make their games look fantastic. Even like between 11 and 14, I always appreciated the way these games looked compared to things like WoW that had a more cartoony feel. Like Final Fantasy XI was a PS2 game, an early PC game, and it looked really, really good. Some of the textures were low res and stuff, but they used them so well. And that ankle biter just sort of moved on its own. That was weird. I think we're almost here. Oh, apparently we're looking for a watch. Maybe I should be reading this. It's quiet. Too quiet. The cutscenes are nice. I wish it was voiced. That's one thing that's always sort of bugged me. Even a couple years ago when MMOs just weren't. Ever since playing like things like Star Wars or stuff like that, and just any modern game, it doesn't even have to be an MMO, it's just... I understand there's so much voice work to be done in a game like this, but you sort of get used to it. So when it's not there, it's kind of jarring. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. I really should start reading these a little closer so I know what's going on. I can appreciate that they're supposed to be talking all pirate-like, but it just makes it harder to read. I don't... Why am I clapping? That's weird. I be a polar myself. How's anybody supposed to follow this nonsense? Honestly, it's probably just been too long since I've had to read my way through a game. I guess I should probably mention also that this game is no longer free to play. It was free to play for a long time while they were trying to figure out how to make the game not suck. But I guess eventually they did have to start charging for it, so it cost me $13 to renew my subscription. And that was Canadian, so I don't really know what that means, but they are running a... maybe I shouldn't talk through this and actually read it. Okay. So maybe go to the website and double check the dates, but I think they're still running this promotion where if you are an active member now, then when the 2.0 update comes out, you receive a lower monthly fee than normal. I think it actually goes down to like $10 a month or something American. So there's that. So if you want to pay less, and they have made significant improvements to this game. I'm really enjoying it. There we go, so Lost Land. So I automatically hit it with my stick. Cast stone. And bingo. See? Just like that. You can also string attacks together to get bonuses. I have an MP bar, etc., etc. Some other nice features that they've added since the beginning is you can see it's marked in green there, which means it's an easier opponent, but its level is also added to that little marker, so you know exactly what you're getting into when you go to fight something, which I really appreciate. Because sometimes, like when I played this before, sometimes they still had the marker, but it was sometimes unclear as to like, okay, it's yellow, so it's going to be a harder fight, but how much harder, etc., etc. Question marks. I wonder what this is. I have no idea. Apparently I can't do anything with it. That is unfortunate. Well, I'm just gonna kill this lamb instead then. Screw you, lamb. Nobody likes you. Ah, take that, jerk. I could be doing AoE attacks maybe, but I honestly have no idea how. I know it was actually a toggle before, but maybe not with Conjure. I didn't actually play Conjure before, so I don't know. Moving forward. So why don't I actually go take a look at... So there's these crystals, these large crystals that are sort of home points scattered throughout the maps as well, which are nice. But they play a pretty significant role, so I'm gonna kill this beetle first, because beetles suck. And it was level 3, so it'll give me a little more experience. Yeah, so up here, they play a significant role because these are the places where you you start your leave quests. Now you don't obtain them here, but this is where you start them. You obtain them in town, in the adventure guild of that town. So as you can see, I can set this as my home point. Probably a good idea. And initiate leave quests. So these, like I said before, are just, you can only take up to like 5, I think, at a time. So this one here, the reward is 226 gil, some potions, recommended classes, and etc, etc. They also have limited times. This is definitely not going to take 30 minutes. Am I feeling am I feeling adventurous? Let's do 3 stars. So the higher difficulties mean exactly that. They're higher difficulties, but that also means you get more stuff for them, credits, etc. So. And there we go. So as you can see up in the top corner there, I have a constant countdown, and it's nice because it sort of keeps it up there as just letting you know how you're doing in your little quest. And these are tiny little quests, just hey, kill these things, etc. So yeah, it's kill these few things. It's the typical MMO stuff, but they're completely optional. They have no relevance towards story or anything. They're strictly for experience and stuff. And all your targets are marked with a little page. That just means they're actually part of the quest. And that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Look at that. Boom. Man, even at 3 stars, maybe I should have just pumped it up all the way. Let's kill this mole. Not really part of the mission, but I want it dead. Boom. Oh, apparently that didn't work so well. Oh right, casting stone on a mole, probably not the greatest thing. Right. Kill the weevil. Kill the oh, okay. Just didn't hit the button. And I leveled up. And now I'm level 6. And I learned Protect, apparently. See, there is a cooldown when you first learn something. Oh, Protect is so sweet though. I love it. Alright. Anyway. Murder this thing. Boom. Looks like they're spawning them now to attack me, which is cool. Let's get Protect up. Murder you. As you can see, I'm chaining because you kill them in quick succession. There is a little countdown. I don't know if you see it down underneath my TP score. That's the countdown to gain a bonus. And done. Complete. So this little thing here pops up whenever you finish a leave quest. It's really, really super convenient. So it's like, here's what you got for it. Got 5 potions, blah, blah, and you can automatically return back to camp and start another leave quest or what have you. And I'm back. Bingo bango. So I think that will be my look. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh yeah, let's see if I actually got anything else for that level up. So I got my Protect. I didn't get any points yet, eh? I don't know when I start getting points. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. If you are interested, I still think you have to buy a hard copy of the game. Last I saw, it was like 20 bucks in the store. And I think that even comes with some time. But if you want to wait till the 2.0 update, I will have a video up of that as soon as that is out and I get a little chance to play with it. Yeah. Anywho, thanks for coming to 2pixel as always. Please rate and comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. Let me know how I'm doing. Listen to the podcast. We've done 2 episodes of the podcast now, and we really appreciate any feedback on that as well. Anyway, thanks for coming to 2pixel guys. Peace out. Have a good one.